Okay. Hey. So it is almost 6 a.m. and my blood sugar has been pretty high for, let's see, the past well, it hasn't been down in the hundreds since about 11. Yeah. And okay, I'm just gonna read them off. So 12:30 a.m. 281, 2:41 a.m. 387, 2:46 a.m. 406, 3:44 a.m. 384, 4:42 a.m. 331, 5:22 a.m. 269, 6:09 a.m. 204. Oh, so it is 6 already. But yeah, I got it down to 204. It got so high because I had, let's see, my blood sugar was so high that it knocked me out for a couple hours. So I woke up and it was 169, but my body's so used to it being high, when it's down in the hundreds, sometimes I feel like shaky, like I'm low, because, I mean, it's gonna happen because it's used to being higher. So I ate half of a, let's see, what are they called? It's not like a Nutter Butter, but it's something like that. It's all chocolatey and peanut butter and crispy. So anyways, I had half of that, and then the rest of this old 7-Up that I had, so it wasn't even a full can. So I had those two to just kind of get my blood sugar up while I went and made food. And then I ate a package of instant potatoes and a glass of milk. And I even took some insulin. Not that much, but I took some. And then that's what shot me up to like 400. And so ever since then, I've been trying to flush it out, or trying to flush my blood sugar down to, like, back to the hundreds with water. I've gotten to the point now where I'm comfortable with my blood sugar being in the hundreds again. I'm just not comfortable taking insulin once it's in the hundreds, because I feel like once it's in the hundreds, it's too, like, it'll be too sensitive and it'll just plummet. So, even though I'd be, like, taking it with food, obviously, so I'd intake it, it's just that my body likes to puke a lot. I puke from over coughing, which makes me gag, and then puking. I can't handle oral antibiotics at all. They're terrible on my stomach, and they make me super nauseous. So I end up puking those up. Or if I have, like, panic attack and I get super scared, my body's instinct is just to puke, apparently. So, yeah. And since I puke so much, I can puke on command, which, not bragging, just saying. Anyways, so my body is a sick thing, and it likes to puke a lot. So, I usually eat my meal, and then wait a little bit and check my blood sugar. And if I need some insulin, I'll take like a unit or two. So I do correction, but I don't really do coverage, because I don't know if I'm going to eat it all, and I don't know if I'm going to puke some up. So it's like, I feel like a kid with diabetes, because in the hospital, sometimes they don't give me my insulin until afterwards to see if I eat it all. But they told me that they usually want to do that with kids, because, I mean, it makes sense. But yeah. So it's 6 a.m. I'm getting my blood sugar down. I'm drinking raspberry dew. I can see the sun's coming up. Kitty is being a butt. Michael's at his friend's house. Yeah. I need to start walking soon, but I have a certain date that I want to start that on. Ooh, I did my stretch yoga tonight, which I haven't done that in, I literally can't even think the last time I did that. It's been at least a few months. Felt good. Ooh, I was puking up blood earlier, so I'm laying off of my treatments for like all of tomorrow, and then I'll see at the end of the day how it's affected it, because I don't want to further irritate my lungs, because I don't even know where that came from. My lungs just do that a lot lately, and it's bad. That's why I went into the hospital last time, was because I was coughing and puking up blood. But the full thing was blood, it wasn't just streaked, and this was just a streak or a dot of it, so I wasn't worried. And I don't want to call into my doctor to get antibiotics yet, because they'll put me on oral antibiotics, and like I just stated, I can't handle that shit. It's like my body just hates antibiotics now. Like IV antibiotics, I just feel like shit when I'm on them. It's like, it's supposed to make you feel better. What do I do? That's why I'm trying to get a lung transplant, which I only have 4 tests to be done left, for the pre-testing stiff, and then I'll fly back to Seattle, and I'll do, I think, 2 bigger tests, and then I'll be done, and then I'll see if I can get listed. Super excited. I need to get these lungs out of here, and someone else's lungs, respect, in here. That waiting, however, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Right, kitty? Yeah, it's gonna be hard, kitty. But you're there for me? But yeah, thought I'd do more of a diabetes vlog this time. My CF typically overshadows everything else I have, but I have 6 ailments going on total. I just kind of tend to forget about most of them, because CF controls everything. CF is the reason why I have every single other ailment. It sounded like improper English. But yeah. So, I should probably try to get to bed soon. And good night.